Glory to Ukraine, glory to the brave Ukrainian army. We will definitely win. Today I'd like to tell you and show you my green roses, or maybe even not green but greenish, because I have not, personally, I have not seen green, as the green color is rose. So this one is Luviana. This is spray rose from Netherlands, interplant. And to be true, in case I see or find some spray rose, it's always associated for me with this breeder, with interplant, because they have really great collection of spray rose. And as all the spray rose, this one, Luviana, it's also really generous, long-lasting flowering, starting from June or even May and till frosts. And in case there were no frost and snow, it could also flower until New Year and for New Year Eve even. It's a green, but light green, not so deep green, of course. It's more light green or greenish with cream, greenish with white. But in general, it belongs to the green roses. It is very interesting because of the form of its flower itself. It's so kind of festive flower, maybe. I like it very much. This type and form of the flower itself. Flowering is really generous. Bush is pretty compact, but very bushy. A lot of branches, and each of the branch it will end in the whole bucket of flowers, which will be long lasting, and they are self cleaning, these flowers, so you have only to just take them away under the bush, and that's it. You do not need to cut it after the first summer flowering, because it will be growing new buds and even new branches by itself. It can react to humid, long-lasting humid weather, but by not opening all the flowers, especially when they are small buds. Not of them will be opening, and it will be influenced by changing its color to some kind of rose, maybe pinky one. Not so clear green, but in case weather is okay with sunny and some kind of humidity, it still will be really great bush and great quality of the flower. One more rose, which is green for me. This is Green Fashion, and it's not so green as Luviana, and it's a hybrid tea, classic hybrid tea rose, but I assume it was originally grown and bred for floristic aims, for bouquets, for different floristic aims, because it is bred by NIRP International France, and it's a classic hybrid tea by form of the flower, form of the bush. Flowers and their colors, you can see they are really great, or catched by my camera. And you see that green color, it's more present in the buds itself, and when flower opens, they became not so green but more creamy with peach, light peach color, light cream color, and more intense peach at the center of the flower. But nevertheless, the form of the flower, it's really great. It's very, very elegant. It's very aesthetic. I like the form of this flower very much. And what I must admit, that petals are very hard, maybe. They are really stable and really great. And flower, it can be on the bush even more than 2 weeks. But of course, the longer it flowers, the exact flower, the longer it's opened, the not not so so great it is, yeah, not so decorative as we want, of course, but still it's long-lasting flowering and repeated during the season. You can use it as your private garden, for your florist shops in case you own such, to the buckets for yourself in case you like to make buckets from flowers which are growing in your garden. Yeah, while flower was opened for weekend more, it will become more marble, more creamy marble, but not so green as we want from the name of this rose green fashion. Do you have it? You may share, in case you have, you may share your opinion, your observations about this variety. It does not have any aroma, perfume, maybe pretty light rose fragrance. Yeah. One more Limbo. This is very famous and very popular in Ukrainian gardens, and it's maybe it has some similarity to lemonade rose, but yeah, I have only Limbo, and also it is not clear green. It more greenish at the start of the flowering, but then the more flower is opened, the yellow shades, yellow palette will become available, and green became mixed with some kind of cream, some kind of marble, white. Yeah, not so green, not so deep green, of course, as we would imagine while buying it and while watching, for example, some photos of this variety. It also does not have any fragrance, as it's usual for such kind of floristic roses. Yeah, but it can be something original, yeah, among usual roses in our garden. By the way, I like to compare, to combine such roses with cocoa, some kind of cocoa with milk roses. And one more green tea. This is one more green rose, not so green as you can see on the video, but it starts from green buds, not green but light green, greenish buds, but then it became, and it has more and more yellowish, yellow palette, and yellow with white, but not green, definitely. And in case it's opened for some time, it became more yellow, and you will not see the green at all. Yeah, buds are green, but not the flower itself. And yeah, it has really poor resistance to diseases, at least in my garden. So not so high estimate. My personal estimation for this rose is not so high. Need to still observe it. Yeah, do you have some green varieties? Please share your variants and varieties with me, and your impressions about those which you seen, for example, here. Yeah, and this was bought in one of the breeder in Ukraine. I hope they are not destroyed by Russian troops because they destroyed a lot of cities here completely. I hope that this place when I bought roses, these roses, it's safe and it's not destroyed by Russia. Thanks for your attention, and till the next video. Bye.